Alright guys, thank you guys for chilling with me on this Talking with Mojo, where we are talking every single day. Today, people, if you don't know, now you know. I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park. I am a nerd for Jurassic Park, let's just say. Memorabilia already here, Funko Pops, old school comics, all that. So, as you know, there is a rumor about new Jurassic Park movie coming out or in the works. Today, we're going to do a reaction video to one of the freaking myths, the legends that freaking let you know about Jurassic Park news. His link will be down in the comments, down in the description below, and then people, we're gonna check out this right here. We're gonna listen to an article about how I think that movie has fallen off. I think that, like, it has been in negotiations, and I don't think that it's gone too well. So we're gonna freaking check out this next, and guys, you're gonna get my thoughts and opinions about it. At the end of the day, people, I am a huge fan of Jurassic Park. So, like, I'm actually gonna get Jurassic Park probably tattooed right here or somewhere, like on this part of my arm, since I'm getting my whole entire arm tattooed and everything like that. So guys, let's get into this. Let's check out what's going on with the whole Jurassic Park thing, man.
Guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, we need to go over some of the new info that has come out on Jurassic Park 7. So long story short, the film has lost its director. David Leitch is no longer in talks to direct the movie, which came out just a few days after everyone was saying he was going to do it. Now, we actually do have solid information as to why he's no longer attached to the project, as well as what kind of direction they want to take this movie in. Some stuff that people are saying that, like, this isn't the direction it's going to go in, but Steven Spielberg is directly involved in a lot of this, and we just got to go in and dive straight into it.
Steven Spielberg is directly involved in this? Alright.
So straight up first, guys, this is not the only bit of news that we should go over, because if you ask me personally, it looks like they are fast-tracking this thing to really try and salvage the entire Jurassic World brand. Long story short, there's some information that's being circulated right now surrounding how Universal and Steven Spielberg are handling JP7. And apparently Spielberg was worried that this brand would turn into the Transformers franchise.
Yep, that's what I was worried
with it. And
that's what I was worried about.
Actually being the guy to write the new movie after the company hired him to try and help fix.
Personally, that's what I'm worried about right now. I'm worried that that Jurassic Park is going to turn into Transformers. We already saw what happened with Jurassic World. We already saw what happened with Jurassic Dominion. Let's just say those movies because they wanted to keep the franchise going. Me personally, I'm a huge fan of the original Jurassic Park and of the original freaking books, of the writing and everything like that. So, dude, to hear that the original director is back on board, oh my god. I mean, there may be some hope for this movie yet, people. There may be some hope yet.
The script from Jurassic World Dominion, which was years ago now, and that was also alongside like 5 or 6 other writers, believe it or not. I got a video on that coming out on YouTube.
Personally, though, I did not like the whole Jurassic World Dominion Funko Pop franchise. I mean, Funko Pop line. I don't even think I even got all the Funko Pops from Jurassic World. I do know I need to get Black Homegirl, because represent, you know what I'm saying?
So they all knew together, Cap, the studio, everyone, that Dominion wasn't going to land. It looks like the filmmakers are really trying to help put Jurassic Park back in the places of audiences, and they specifically say, like, in this report, yeah, they did not want it to go down the Transformers route. I think this may even be why they want the movie to come out in July of 2025. They know that a lot of people don't have a good opinion of the series anymore and are trying to save it. But with the news of David Leitch being attached to direct and then suddenly parting ways so soon over, quote, creative differences, I don't really... Look, guys, that's not what happened. There's another report that came out that basically goes over the fact that they were getting a little overbearing.
Okay, so I think that we're going to check out the report right here after all of that. I think that's the report that he's talking about. But at the end of the day, people leaving for creative differences, I mean, they're trying to stop what happened with Transformers. We already know what happened with Transformers. They made so many movies of them, nobody gives a fuck about Transformers anymore. They can make a new Transformers movie right now. I love Transformers. I'm not gonna fucking watch it because I know it's a piece of shit. But Jurassic Park. It's right here, boy. It's right here in everybody's heart. It's right here, man. It's right here.
In the production, and they fired a line producer, which is someone that's in charge of the budget of this movie. This movie is very well along. They've already spent a good deal of money. David Koepp has wrote this script, which apparently they love, and they're protecting it at all costs, because when Kelly McCormick, who was working with David Leitch, fired the line producer, Steven Spielberg and Frank Marshall got involved, and they're like, no you don't, you're here to do a job, you can't do that, that's our friend, we're making this movie with or without you. We don't care who's attached to direct this thing. We're throwing down the gauntlet. That might seem overbearing and very wild, but they've got some brass right now, man. Like, they are not only announcing someone to direct the movie, but they're getting rid of them like days later if they don't play along. So why are they acting this way? Well, we know that they're trying to save Jurassic.
Honestly, before we even find out about that, you're gonna hear my opinion about it. I think that they're probably looking at fans like us. Fans like the Jurassic Park fans, the Star Wars fans, the Transformers fans, the old school fans that really, really, really invest into this stuff. And they're like, we need to give something for them. I really hope that this movie is going to turn out to be the way that they're trying to make it seem like. But, I mean, dude, we really need a good movie that hits hard, hits home, brings out the family, the kids, everybody. You're looking at people like, holy shit, you know? I'm seeing people from my childhood days. They're all seeing a movie. They want one of those things where everybody's going out to go see the movies during the summer. And it, personally, as long as they keep on pushing it back, they could delay this movie to come out not even next year, but the year after. As long as they're like, look, we're trying to make it look good, we're trying to make it look good. Don't do what Dominion did. Fuck what Dominion did. Dominion, they did that bullshit where they were like, we're pushing it back. COVID happened. We're pushing it back. We're trying to make it better. We're trying to make it awesome. And when you saw it, you were just like, what the fuck? Where's all the shit? Where's all the you're pushing it back and you're putting all the work into it and everything. I mean, yeah, I see it in like the freaking tech and shit like that all around, and in the graphics and shit, but storyline, where's the storyline?
Jurassic Park as a franchise, but also, if you guys remember back in 2013, Trevorrow was actually supposed to be a director for hire to do the Rick Joff and Amanda Silver script for Jurassic Park 4. He decided to rewrite that script into Jurassic World, which at first I'm sure they thought was like great because it was a huge amount of success, but I think that this time they're not playing around. They're not letting anyone else do anything with David Koepp's material. They're like, no, this is the best script we've had in years. You're not messing with it. Also, by the way, the material in the script was described as being, quote, an idea of escape from New York, but then an insider at Universal said, nah, that's not true. So they asked, well, is there going to be militarized dinosaurs? And they were like, nah, that's not happening either. Now, I got to tell you, man, the fact that they brought up Escape from New York, if you guys haven't seen that movie, that actually sounds kind of dope in my opinion, because I'm going to be completely real with you. David Koepp doing a movie where people go in and extract something from a dinosaur overridden environment, that sounds, and this is just speculation purely on my part, that sounds a lot like some of the ideas they had for the original Jurassic Park 2, where they were going to retrieve the Barbasol can, like way back before Michael Crichton.
That does sound a lot like it.
And they also tried to bring that idea back, where they goes into a dinosaur-infested area to extract something and get out of there in Jurassic Park 4.
They did that too.
Now, Spielberg's wanted to do an idea like that for years, and David Koepp being back on this project sounds like it might be really cool. It might be more like Predator. It might be more like along the lines of a very...
Straight up, I might be watching this movie. I mean, be watching Jurassic Park or Jurassic Park 3, something like that, right after this. It's freaking late night while I'm shooting this. Man, fuck yeah.
small-scale operation. This script, they are very protective of it. This is why David Lynch was fired. It has nothing to do with, well, I guess you could call it creative differences, but like, not really. Look, guys, they're just waiting to get their director hired to go ahead and cast and film this movie already. Everything's on standby. Pre-production artwork and other stuff is already done. They've already started designing dinosaurs. They're not playing around this time. Also, guys, let's not forget that they are also trying to release Jurassic Park Survival soon as well, which is the first time they've gone back to the 1990s setting and actually done a first-person video game, which is what people have said they've wanted for years. Usually, they release a big AAA game with a new movie. Jurassic World Evolution came out with Fallen Kingdom.
If you want to see me play this new Jurassic Park game, if you get those likes, comments, and you subscribe, and you're like, yeah, I want to see you play this new game, and you want to see the path of me go down and get the tattoos and stuff like that for Jurassic Park, because best believe I'm either getting it right here, the logo of Jurassic Park, or it's going to be up here. I think I'm getting like a Sith design up here or something. But hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe, and who knows, I may throw down for the new Jurassic Park game that's coming out. You already know I'm going to be throwing down for the new movie that's coming out, especially if they're making the script secret and they're not letting anybody know about it. Ooh, I can't wait. I thought this was going to be, when I started this video, I thought it was going to be like shitty and being like, oh, they shouldn't make a new Jurassic Park movie. Now I'm just kind of like, ooh, I can't wait.
And Evolution 2 was supposed to drop alongside Dominion before COVID pushed it back, so it really looks like this is what they've done. They got the writer of Jurassic Park and the Lost World back to tap back into the more popular writing. They put together a game that has Park in the title and moves away from the park builder aesthetic, and they want to make this movie as soon as possible. All in all, it's kind of wild to think about, especially because, you know, guys, you don't release the name of your director and then he leaves the project just days later if what you're trying to do is save the franchise. They got a lot of confidence in that script. So look, this is what I really want to dive into here. I don't think the movie is going to actually take place in the 90s, but it's probably going to tap back into that 1990s Jurassic Park feel. At least I hope so, because that's why they've got Jurassic Park Survival eyeing to be set around the same time of the release. I mean, like, you don't do all this stuff off the top. Like, they're not going to go back into that over-the-top action comedy spy film stuff like from Dominion. They've already said, we're worried about this whole Transformers direction. They even tried to get David Kep to help save Dominion, like, well before that movie came out. They knew it had problems. And look, if they don't know about any of the problems, they definitely do, but if they didn't, that would be outrageous in my opinion. Like, if you were in charge of looking at the trajectory of these movies and you didn't try to change things back to the way Jurassic Park started out, then that would simply be bad management. I mean, like, read the book of Proverbs, please. Like, save Jurassic Park.
Please,
I can't imagine that's what happened, because they already got kept back. They've already got that new survival game set in the original Jurassic Park. This is what I think is going on, guys. There's too much information coming out to where they're very heavily guarding the script. I think they saw what was going on in the past and they were like, dude, we can't do this again. We really gotta like throw down the gauntlet, which is what they're doing. This is unheard of. They're not playing around. They want this Jurassic Park movie to come out in July, which is that's the like partially scary thing to me as a fan, is it sounds like,
best believe when this movie comes out in July of next year, I'm sparing no expense to go and see this freaking movie, man. Oh my god, I can't wait to.
Right.
Okay, so you pretty much heard it there. I know it was weird listening to a freaking AI say all this shit, but at the same time, people, down here, you see it right here, Chris Pratt and Bryce and Jeff Goldblum and Laura Dern and Sam Neill will not be in this new movie. Who in the fuck are they going to have in this movie? I mean, they're not going to have Jeff Goldblum. My heart's already broken. My heart is already broken and they're not going to have Jeff Goldblum. Chris Pratt, I mean, I could see the timeline. But at the same time, we got to look at the characters and we got to look at the timeline of Jurassic Park and to see who's really going to be in it. Because there was a time in Jurassic Park 2 where there's only, I think, 2 characters from the original Jurassic Park. So, we may be dealing with new characters, we may be dealing with old characters, we may not be dealing with the characters that we see in every single Jurassic Park movie. And yeah, I don't think I want to do this freaking this bot anymore. It was weird to listen to. It was really weird. All right, people. If you like this kind of content, just me talking about the whole Jurassic Park news and everything like that, like I said, I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park. Don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to edit this shit. I'm going to get it out there. And I'll see you guys on the next Tokyo Mojo. Again, that's dope.